Alright, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Jarvee. Once again, if you don't know what Jarvee is, it is a automation, basically an automation bot that automates your Instagram's engagement and engages with your target market and drives that target market to your Instagram account. Therefore, basically bringing in potential customers, new followers, to your Instagram account. And if you didn't see the first video I made on Jarvee, definitely recommend checking that out. I kind of go through all the benefits of using it. And also, if you are interested in Jarvee, there's going to be a link in the description. And in the comments, I'm going to put a link to where you can get 5 days of it for free. Just so you can test it out, try it out, see if it's right for you. And in this video, I'm going to be basically setting up an account on Jarvee from start to finish, going through all the different tools that you can put on your Instagram, and all that. So right here I have all my accounts, basically, that I have running right now. I'm gonna have to blur out the names because some of these accounts are clients' accounts. So I'm gonna definitely have to blur out these names. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into actually setting up a new account and the steps that you need to take to do so. So I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and click Add Profile, and then this is where you're going to select what type of profile you want. For this video, we're going to be doing Instagram only. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add Profile under Instagram, and then right here where it says Account, under Instagram, when it says Instagram Account 7, you're just going to type in the @name of the Instagram account. So I'm going to be using another client's account to do this. So let me go ahead and get to the credentials real quick. Alright, so I'm going to just put the @name right there under account, and then I'm going to come down here. I'm going to ignore these. I'm going to ignore all these. I'm going to come down here, and where it says enter username and password, this is going to be your Instagram's username and password. So I'm going to go ahead and type that in right now. Alright, and then after you do that, go ahead and click verify account. It'll say initializing, and it should, after I would say, there you go, it says valid. So it'll take a couple seconds, and it'll say valid, and then once it says valid, we're pretty much good to go. So after that, what you're going to want to do is, you don't really have to do anything up in here unless you want to. These are all kind of advanced options, like two-factor authentication, just in case your account gets blocked. But the settings that we're going to be using don't block your account or get your account blocked. So we're not even going to worry about that right now. I'm going to come down to tools, and then I'm going to click on the account that I just added, and here we are. Okay, so here's all the different tools that you can use on Instagram. As you can see, we got follow, follow back, unfollow, like, comment, contact, direct messages. This is where you can view all your DMs. This is where you can view all your comments, which says manage comments. Delete posts, you can mass delete your posts. Mass delete comments, mass block followers, repost, users and hashtags. This is just searching through users through suggested hashtags and suggested users. Like comments, this basically is just liking the comments on specific posts. Save posts, this just saves posts to your Instagram. And story viewer, which obviously views stories. So we're going to go through each and every one of these, and we're going to set them up. There's some of them that I'm not going to be using, such as commenting. I do not like using comments because it comes off as very spammy, and very unprofessional as well. So start out with follow. As you can see, there are already some numbers in here if you're just now setting this up. What I recommend is actually bringing these two up. It depends on the age of your account. If you have a newer account, you're going to want to be a lot more conservative with these numbers. But what I usually do is I go 20, follow between 10 and 20 people per operation, and then I go ahead and make it wait 45 to 60 minutes per operation. So what this is going to go ahead and do is it's going to follow between 10 and 20 people every 45 and 60 minutes. And then you can also do a delay between the follows. I recommend a delay of 12 to 20 seconds between each follow, just to be safe. And then as you can see up here, right here, it says 16.25 follows per hour, and this is going to follow 390 people per day. Execute between, I like to say, 12 a.m. and 7:59 p.m. This just makes it more realistic, because if the account is running 24/7, then obviously it is not a genuine person using that account. And you can actually even randomize the intervals, so you can go between 11 p.m. and let me see here, 11 p.m. and 9:59 p.m. just as a precaution. So what this will basically do is, say one day your account starts at 11:59 and ends at or sorry, my bad. It starts at 8:59 and ends at 11:59. The next day it might end at 11 o'clock p.m. and start again at 9:59 p.m. So actually I'm going to move this to 7 again. Okay. So random sleep time, you do that as well, just so that you can avoid your account getting blocked. You can wait 20 and 60 minutes after executing 5:15 operations. You can do that if you want. You don't really have to, because the settings that we're using are kind of conservative already. So you don't really have to worry about that unless you want to be extra safe. You can go ahead and add that. But I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that off for now. Days of the week when to operate, you can select which days you want to follow people. So say I only want to follow people through the week, I would turn off Sunday and Saturday, or I can click rotate days, and what this will do is this will basically randomly skip days throughout the week, just so that it makes your account look more real. Okay, so follow limits. Follow a maximum of 200 to 350 people per day. That's fine. You can leave it like that. But what you do want to do is click enable automatic follow and unfollow. And what this is going to do is this is going to stop the follow tool when you reach a specific number of followings. I like to do 1,000 here because 1,000 is, I'll go 950 to 1,000. Once you hit that 1,000 number, it kind of, your account looks kind of ugly with that 1,000 number. So I like to keep it in the 3 digits only, 950, 999 followings. And then once your account reaches 950 to 999 followings, you basically your unfollow tool is gonna start, and it's gonna start unfollowing these accounts that you followed once it reaches this number. And then you can set when the unfollow tool begins. 2 hours after is kind of safe, so I would just stick to that. And then you come down here. Here are the filters. So what you can do is you can skip non-English users. Definitely like to do that because I speak English. I don't speak any other language but English. So I don't want people that speak Spanish coming on my profile, because I'm not going to be able to communicate with them because I don't speak Spanish. So skip English users, skip non-English users, my bad. User has a profile image, definitely going to want that. You're not going to want to follow a bunch of users that don't have profile images, because chances are they're not active on Instagram. User has a minimum number of posts. What you can do here is hit 6. Usually that's what I do. Minimum 6, because then once again that ensures that they are active on Instagram and then they're not a fake account. User bio has a minimum number of characters. I'm not gonna mess with that. Some people don't even put anything in their bio. User bio username must not contain any invalid words. So you can select this if you want to exclude people that have a specific word in their bio. And then below that, you can only target people that have a certain word in their bio. But I'm not going to do that either. You just have at least one post with a caption containing the following words. I'm not going to do that either. Most of the targeting is going to come from our follow sources once we get there. So a lot of this doesn't necessarily matter, but I'm going to go ahead and go through it all anyways, just so that you guys can get an overall overview, kind of understanding of what each of these settings does. User has a following ratio, followers to following greater than 0.75. I'm not going to use that. Followers to following smaller than. User has a number of followings in a specific range. Not going to use that either. A lot of these you don't have to use. User posted within the last 90 days. You can definitely use that because that ensures that they are active on Instagram. User is not following this account. You don't want to interact with people who are already engaged with you, because the whole goal of this is to find people that are not engaged with you and get them engaged with you. So we're going to skip our followers. We're not going to follow private users, because if you follow private users, then you're going to basically be stuck. You're basically going to follow a bunch of people that are going to be like have like a pending. It's going to be, say, requested, and it's going to really mess up your ratios. And there's going to be people that don't accept your follow request for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden you're going to be following, some random person that you followed, try to follow 2 months ago. So don't follow private users. Just save yourself the hassle. And then also you could skip business accounts, skip accounts with a website or phone number. You could target only males or females. I like to do all, obviously. And then after follow actions, this is what it's going to do after you follow them. So what you can do is like the user's posts, which I actually recommend you do. You like between 0 and 3 posts, which is fine. And what that is going to do, that is instead of just following them, you'll basically like 3 of their posts as well, 3 of their most recent posts. So that's going to take up 4 spaces in their notifications section, and that's going to basically ensure that your account is seen by that person. And then we got comment on users' latest posts. I don't like to do automatic comments, so I'm not going to do that. You can send them a direct message after you follow them. I'm not going to do that either because that is spammy as well. Accept pending requests. This is if your account's private, you can automatically accept people. And then remove poor quality sources. I definitely recommend doing this if your account, if you have a bunch of different sources that you are using. You don't want to waste you basically just don't want to waste your, I don't know how to explain it. You basically just don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste your time on those posts. You really only want to target sources that bring you results. So what you can do is remove the source if the follow back ratio is lower than 0.1. So that means basically if you follow 100 people, if 10 of them don't follow back, this is going to remove that source. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this off for now. And I'm going to come up to sources, follow sources. So what you can do here is follow people by keyword search. And this is basically what that means is target people that use certain hashtags. You can follow people by their username or their full name or their bio if they have a certain keyword in their bio that you want to target. So say I want to target weightlifters, I would put weightlifter weightlifter in there. Follow followers / followings of target accounts. So what you can basically do here is target followers and followings of people, of certain people. So say I want to target Tai Lopez, right? So say I want to target Tai Lopez's followers. I'll put Tai Lopez in here, and then I'll go ahead and click add account followers. And then what this is going to do is it's going to extract the usernames so that they can be used for our follow tool. Follow friends of existing friends. So this is going to follow your followers' followers. If you want to do that, you can. I'm not going to follow specific users. This is just going to be if you want to add basically a list of users, you can go ahead and put them in here, and the bot will follow them. Follow using geolocation. Follow people in a specific location. Follow users that interact with posts on target accounts. So I like to do that as well. So say once again, I want to target Tai Lopez's followers. I'll go ahead and target people who have liked and commented on his posts, and I'm going to go ahead and say liked and commented in the last 10 minutes. And what that's going to do is that's going to target people that are probably on Instagram. So those people are probably still on Instagram, still have their app open. And what that's going to do is that's going to show them a little notification. When we follow them, it's going to show them that notification where they've gained a new follower. They're going to click it, and then they're going to see our account follow them. Okay. Follow users that interact with posts on target posts. Follow users that interact with posts on target posts. I think that is following the followers of people who I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually not 100% sure on this. So I'm not going to even talk on that right now because I don't want to sound like a dumbass. But that's confusing to me. I don't use that anyways, so I can't even explain what it is. Sorry about that. But anyways, moving on. Follow users with that tagged specific users. So once again, if I want to follow people that tag Tai Lopez in a post, I'll just put Tai Lopez in there and click add usernames. Follow suggested users. You can basically what that is when you follow someone, you know how it drops down and then there's a bunch of suggested users. You can basically what that will do is that'll follow all those users. So that is basically the follow tool. Over here at results, this is just going to show all the results, and then come back over to settings, and then over here where it says status, you can go ahead and click it, and then it'll start. So it's going right now. Follow back. This is going to follow people who follow you, who you don't already follow. You can do this. Once again, I don't do this just because I'm more focused on finding new people to interact with my brands, to interact with my accounts. So I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm actually just going to go ahead and skip this. It's kind of self-explanatory. Once again, it's basically following people that you don't follow already that follow you. And then you can come down here to the user filters. Don't follow private users. Follow / following specific range. Blah blah blah. User as profile image. So yeah, that's that. Unfollow. So unfollow. Basically, I'm gonna come and reference my follow for the unfollow again, because I kind of want it to have the same amount, the same numbers in each one, just so that my following kind of stays normal. I'm gonna go ahead and unfollow people after 2 days after the application followed them, and I'm going to wait between 45 and 60 minutes. And then unfollow between 10 and 20 people per operation with a delay between 12 and 20 seconds. And then once again, 7:59, can randomize those 11 to 7:59. I don't know if I had rotate days. I did have rotate days. And take that off. I'm not gonna use that. Unfollow a maximum of 400 people per day. Let me see over here. Okay, so this says 200 to 350 people per day. 400 is going to be fine because it's going to ensure that it unfollows everybody. And then enable automatic follow/unfollow. I'm going to go ahead and stop the unfollow tool when I have less than 100 followings, just so that I stay in that triple digit range. And then of course come back over here, just gonna kind of make sure that everything is similar, and then what that will do is that is going to ensure that I am consistently reaching new people every day, so that my followers don't get clogged pretty much. Unfollow all users followed by Jarvee. So what you want to do is this is going to unfollow the users that Jarvee followed. So if you have specific people that you follow that you don't want to unfollow, don't worry, because Jarvee will not unfollow those as long as you have this checked, and by default it is checked, so just go ahead and leave that checked. And then if you want, you can target users followed from outside of Jarvee, but I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. And then of course you have all of these different things that you can select, and then other options like while unfollowing. I definitely want that to be checked, just so that my account is consistently engaging. Like my sources, I'm just gonna come straight to sources first. Like post of followers as followers other accounts. I'm gonna do Tai Lopez again, just as a example. It's gonna go ahead and extract that. Like posts of followers. What this is going to do is like your followers' posts, like your feed posts. You can like based on location, like specific posts based on URL. That's basically just going to be if you want to like specific user, or if you want to like specific posts, just copy all the URLs, put them in here. And let's see what else we got. Like posts of users that interacted with posts on target accounts. I'm gonna skip that as well. Like posts users that interacted with posts on target posts. Skip that. Like post of that tagged specific users. I'm gonna skip that as well. Okay, so this is where you are going to set your settings. And I'm going to like between 25 and 10 and 25 posts per operation. We'll do it between 15 and 20 seconds. I'm going to go 15 and 22 seconds between each like. 7:59 once again because we are sleeping. And then I'm going to go ahead and randomize those again. 11 p.m. Oops. 11 p.m. Okay. All right. And it's not doing it. There we go. Okay. Like a maximum 50 to 100 per day. I'm going to go 500 per day, 50 to 500 per day, and increase each day with 0 until it reaches 0. 0, what that is that's unlimited. So that's not going to increase it every day. And then you can also and you can set it so that it unlikes the post too, if you want. I'm just going to go ahead and keep it liked, because then that ensures that my account is showing up in a bunch of different places on Instagram, and that's what I want, because I want my account to be visible to as many people as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and not unlike the post that I like, because say there's someone on an account that clicks on the likes, want to see who likes it, and my profile is there. I want to make sure that my profile is there, so that person can come and visit my profile and potentially follow me and become a part of my following. So I'm gonna go ahead and not unlike the post. Skip non-English users once again, and I'm gonna set basically all the stuff from my follow over to my like as well. I don't want to target followers, and all that is good. Okay, so You can target posts that have been posted within the last X days. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 90. That ensures that, actually I'm gonna go ahead and put 30. So that ensures that these people are active on Instagram, and that will bring them that will give us a higher chance of them following us back, and give us a higher chance of targeting people that will follow back and like back and engage with us. Filter post by number of likes, filter post by number of comments. Like if the post caption contains any of the following words. You can do that if you want. Basically what that is, that's going to target people who have a specific word in their caption. You're going to like that post. Choose a random post from the most recent user's post. I'm not going to choose a random post. I want to like their most recent. Do not like it. Post caption is empty. So I'm not going to do that either. After like actions, enable comments after post liked. Remove poor quality sources. I am going to actually remove poor quality sources from this. I'm gonna move that down to 0.1 after 1,000 likes. That means that if at least 10 people don't come and engage with me after I like 1,000 posts out of that specific source, that's gonna remove that source. And that's pretty much it for the likes. So you can go ahead and click start. Comment. I'm not going to run you guys through this because you definitely should not be using this, especially if your goal is to grow an organic following that actually enjoys your content and values your content. Doing automatic comments, I talked about this in the last video. It's annoying and it's spammy. All the automatic comments that I get on my profile, I actually delete and I report them as spam because it's just so annoying and people don't like that. And so definitely I wouldn't recommend wasting your time with comments. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like it used to. There's way too many people doing it, and it's actually annoying. Contact. What you can do here is this will send to auto DM, but same thing with auto DMs. As comments. Pretty much, it comes off as spammy. But I'll go ahead and kind of take you guys through anyways. You can extract users from specific accounts, and then use those users, load them up, and then send them messages. Also, you can send messages to new followers and auto reply to messages that you get on your account. And I'm not going to run through any of this because I really just don't think that you guys need to be using this. And I don't think that you should be using this, simply because it's literally spam and probably is going to up the chances of your account getting banned, getting taken off Instagram, or getting blocked. Direct messages, this is going to be where your DMs show up. There's no DMs on this account as of right now, so this is where all your DMs are going to show up. So basically, if someone sends you a DM, you can come in here and respond to them right from the software. Manage comments, you respond to comments as well. Same thing with the DMs. Delete posts. You can delete your posts if you want to. You could set it to delete all of your posts. Delete comments. You can delete comments off of your posts, which I don't know why you would delete your posts or your comments. If you're posting something on Instagram and you don't want to, I don't know. You should just keep all your content. I don't know why you'd want to delete your posts, unless it's something that you just don't want. Anyways, block followers. Same shit with this. Like, I don't know why you'd want to block your followers. It's kind of dumb unless you just want to delete your followers or have less followers. But once again, that's kind of stupid. Unless I guess you're just deleting an account. I mean, but that's not what our goal is. Our goal is to grow our account, not delete. Repost. So what you could do here is actually repost images based on specific keywords, specific accounts, basically the same sources as your followers or your likes. So I could repost posts that use the weightlifting hashtag, And what that's going to do is that's going to take all the posts that use hashtag weightlifting, and it's going to repost them onto our account. I don't do automatic reposts because I want to make sure that my content is stuff that I want to put out. So I'm not gonna run you guys through this either. And I apologize if you guys want to know about this. If you do want to know about this, get the software for yourself and just go ahead and go through it. What I'm basically focusing on in this video is setting up the software so that you can grow your account, in the most efficient way possible. Using hashtags, I'm going to go and skip that as well. Like comments. I do like comments. I do recommend liking comments as well. Because liking comments is new, and when people see that someone liked their comment, that's like, it's exciting to people because it's a new feature on Instagram. So sources, like own post comments, I definitely do that. Like specific users post comments. So once again, I could go ahead and put Tai Lopez in here, and what this is going to do is this is going to like Tai Lopez's comments, the comments that people post on Tai Lopez's account. It's going to go ahead and like those comments. Like comments and posts of followers / followings of other accounts. You can do this, but that's not going to that's not going to necessarily ensure that you're targeting people that you want to target. And then once again, coming over to the settings, like between 10, I'm not going to go 10, I'm going to go 8. Like between 4 and 8 comments per operation. So every 45-90 minutes, going to like 4 to 8 comments. And I'm going to go ahead and do a delay between 10 and 15 seconds. 7:59, same thing, randomize the intervals. 7:59 again, cool. And then this is how much maximum you can like per day. I'll keep it at that. I actually like those numbers. Just ensures that your account is staying safe and that you are not getting banned or you are not getting blocked from performing these specific tasks. So after you like someone's comment, you can actually like their most recent post, and that's actually pretty good. So I'm going to do that as well, because that's going to once again ensure that people see my profile in their notifications. Skip non-English comments. Don't want to like comments that I don't understand. And plus, I don't want to interact with people that don't speak my language because that just doesn't make sense. Don't like my own comments, and I'm going to. That's it. You can choose not to like if the comment contains specific words. Like, so say like if like a comment says like "fuck you" or some shit, you can make it so that if it says "fuck you," then you can not like it. Okay. After like actions, reply to comment after like. I'm not gonna do that either because I don't know what these people are commenting. Sources, I think we already did that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and click start. Save posts. This just saves posts to your Instagram. I'm not gonna worry about that either because that's not really doing much. Story viewer. I'm going to use story viewer, and I'm gonna do Tai Lopez again. I'm just using this as an example. I'm not even actually targeting Tai Lopez on this account, but so what this is going to do is this is going to take Tai Lopez's followers, and this is going to view their story. So I'm gonna go 25. I'm gonna view 10 to 25 stories every 10 to 30 minutes. I'm actually changing that 15 to 30 minutes. Should be cool. View a maximum of 1,000 stories per day. Don't want to really overdo it. Limit maximum stories per user 3. I'm definitely going to do that as well, just so that ensures that I'm not viewing. If someone has a story that has 10,000 posts on it, I'm not going to waste all my 10,000 views for that person. Skip non-English users. Obviously, user has to have a profile image. and user is not following this account. So yeah, guys, I mean, that is pretty much my exact settings when it comes to Jarvee, and these settings are going to bring you some crazy results when it comes to finding new people to interact with your brand, interact with your account, and gain you some new followers. So I appreciate you guys watching. Once again, if you are interested in Jarvee, if you are interested in checking it out, make sure that you click the link in the description, because you can get 5 days for free of Jarvee, just so you can test it out, see if you can get results from it. I promise you guys you can. I'm not promoting anything that's not going to get you results. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time. But yeah, once again, guys, click that link in the description if you are interested in growing your Instagram. You can gain probably, I would say, up to 1,000, 1 to 2,000 followers per month just off of using this. And all you have to do is set it up once and then have it run in the background. And then every time you check your Instagram, there's gonna be some new people that are there that you can interact with and build a brand. Yeah, guys. So once again, appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next video.